Hello everyone, sorry for the delay, but we're finally here. Ocarina of Time, accessible tournament, loser bracket, final, Marco versus Bonnaroo, and damn is this going to be a match. Again, thank you guys for waiting. The delay will hopefully be worth it. Don't worry, you haven't missed a single bit of the action. So, we are here with 3 gold Skulltulas in the hash. Great. I didn't look at this. Should I be worried?
50 skulls required?
That sounds like a 50 skulls required. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen 3 gold Skulltula tokens in a hash before. But I'm sitting here racking my brain because it's tradition that we come up with a story for the hash.
Oh boy!
But they're not going to give us time because they're off to the races.
Got some nice pastel colors from our runners today.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Aquafresh toothpaste.
Yeah, it's like you opened an Easter basket, and it's like, oh crap, I meant to open this last month, but whatever.
I just want to say a couple things while we're still doing this. Thank you to Trez. I know I've been a head pain for him, so thank you to him for sorting out all the issues today that happened. So, yeah, he kind of worked really hard to get through that. And thank you to all our subscriptions that happened. So we've got, we had Nato, we had Din, we had Dadisha, Russian Assassin, all of you guys, thank you for your subscriptions. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Now, are we gonna subscribe to the 4 ice traps in Mido's house? No.
Okay, I'm changing it to 4 bloopies. Dang it.
Ah. You're wrong.
Okay. Early bomb bag is kind of nice.
Ooh, that's really nice, actually. Looks like we're gonna do early Deku. That bomb bag is pretty nice to have.
See, when you get bombs or explosives that early, like it kind of, I mean, it makes you think that maybe you should go like Hyrule Field first and get some of those grottos out of the way. But then again, Deku Tree is always here, always waiting for you, ready to be completed.
Yep.
Check.
The only thing I dislike about taking Deku early on this particular time is when you only have 2 sticks and you don't have any room for error. I mean, nobody's gonna make an error, but you don't have any room to collect the gold Skulltulas either.
Well, you could probably use some bombs for at least.
Well,
one
yeah,
of those,
actually,
right?
yeah. What am I talking about?
So the 2 sticks is okay in this case, I think. No, it's a good consideration. Anytime you got 2 sticks, like, you better be using those really, really carefully.
Yep, valuable resource. Also, we got
I'm not gonna lie.
Way of the Hero #1.
I missed it. What was it?
Lost Woods. And Skullmask yields the fire arrows.
That could be interesting.
Thinking emojis.
Like, is that our required fire for progression or not? Time will only tell. I'm already really excited about this seed.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this for quite a while. This is one of those races where the decision making is so on point and the execution is as well. There are very, very minor differences in any given area.
I think that's absolutely indicative by the part where our runners are 100% lined up right now.
Yep.
Like, usually you see at least some kind of disparity this early on just by an execution advantage. But look at them. Like, they're climbing the ledges at the same time.
I mean, it's straight up 2000 in here. We're in sync. Oh, and Bomb Chews. This is the explosive seed.
That's nice to see. I'm not gonna lie. Like routing things gets really interesting when you're just running around looking for things that you don't have to explode. It can be kind of a drag once you get further into the seed. That's nice.
Nice use of the bomb.
Seriously. And that's going to make at least, you know, we've got a 1 second lead from Marco at this point, ladies and gentlemen.
So that is so strange to be talking about a 1 second lead in Randomizer. We're talking about 1 second leads in Randomizer, but my very first match commentating in a ZSR tournament match, it came down to 14 seconds back in season 1.
Oh wow!
Strength 1. Okay. All right. I see where you going, Seed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be real sad for them if there's a stone DC, because it's like,
yeah, that's
you got your
pointing a lot of fingers to
DC
that.
completion kit.
Exactly. No, that's funny you say that. My first race commentating was Exodus vs. Rikaru, and that was another one where, like, I mean, they lined up exactly in the Ganondorf fight, and there was like one execution misstep that cost the race by, 14 seconds, like you said. And there's those bombs for the skulls. Yep. We're gonna need, if that hash has anything to do with it, we're gonna need every single one of those.
Yep. Nicely done.
Yep. Don't even have to do a B1 skip here. Just ground jump and move on with our lives. I never thought that, like, watching the Deku tree would be this exciting.
Yeah, this is an intense looking Deku tree. Yes, dear rookie. That was glitchy in the water temple. That was the seed that I was talking about.
It's coming down to the 1 cycle, folks. One cycle, 2 1 cycle.
Yup. Marco with, let's see, I'm gonna say 7-11 on the pickup. No, never mind. I'm being too generous here.
It was an ambitious prediction. I respect it.
7-11 on the pickup is what I was gonna say. But either way, out of there, and it's a light medallion.
That's helpful.
Strength 1 and light medallion. So at least one of the things that you don't have to worry about is those medallions that the one medallion that you're like, well, I can do this, but it's not really the reward from the dungeon. Its only purpose is to help me get the rainbow bridge open. It's no reward like working toward light arrows cutscene or burning cack.
Sure. Even Forest Medallion would have been able to get us something.
Oh, man. I love the seeds where you start with Forest Medallion, but I've found recently that... Oh, look at this! We got Marco. He looked like he was going to go South Hyrule. It's like we were going to have some divergence, but no.
Oh, I know. Changed his mind.
Neat.
And I just like to point out that I love seeing the backwards camera swag strats from Bonnaroo. It makes me happy every time I see it.
Inverted camera is great.
Yes.
Here's the small divergence. Bolda of Destiny
Bolda
first instead of the rupees.
See, that's the kind of stuff I like to... Oh, we're going Boulder with Bonnaroo anyway. Another small
second hit for the fire arrows.
I'm thinking we might need those, guys. Oh my god. No, but this is I mean, when I have early explosives, like it's a no-brainer to go at least for that one, if not for some of the South Hyrule grottos.
Oh yeah. See, the nice thing with South Hyrule, when you have the bombs, there are 3 checks available to you on the way to Lake Hylia, but I really in my personal play, I value aggressive hint play.
Spirit
So, we got
Wave,
to
Hero, Frogs.
What was that
Okay.
on 30 Skulls there?
I think it was dead. Frogs 2 is also dead. And 30 dead, yeah.
Okay. But my personal play, I really like aggressive hint farming. So going South Hyrule after completing Deku Tree can really be weird for time of day. If you decide to go around the perimeter and get those hints.
Right.
So for me, I kind of like to come to the castle if I've done early Deku.
Yeah. It's a nice logical play for sure. I'm interested to see if this slingshot's going to pay off for Bonnaroo. Seems like anytime I get a slingshot and then when I go to like target
Oh, it's a fake!
and
but magic!
Fake magic meter.
Oh, he gets chased by the bomb chew.
Oh my god, that could have been a death.
What if these are both fakes? What if...
That's what I'm thinking. That was the magic meter in the hash. It was the ice trap in. Oh man.
Ooh.
Oh,
that
was
was
an ice trap. That's going to be a death.
Great.
I think you can take no damage if you mash it fast enough.
Okay.
No quick bomb chew bowling strats from Bonnaroo.
Oh! I missed what was on Richard because I was watching Bonnaroo's.
Yeah, the best bomb chew bowling match of the century.
Seriously.
No.
Well, this is awkward.
Yeah. Looks like he's gonna just say, "I'm gonna go to the castle."
Just
Oh, we get to see if that magic is a fake, though.
Yeah.
All right, Marco coming out with that fake slingshot.
Oh, I thought Binary was going to go back for it there for a second.
All right, let's see how this magic pays off, or if it doesn't. Come on.
Dun, 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 dun,
You know,
dun,
I'm-
dun, dun.
If it's a fake, I'm gonna lose it. Oh, it's not. Okay, but
You.
oh, that feels bad for Bonnaroo.
Yeah, I really hope he goes back. I mean, there's no way he's not going to go back for it.
Oh, for sure, with 100% certainty. But that cost a lot of time
Yeah.
for the excellence that was the synchronization and just the minor differences in the Deku Tree. That's a huge separation between these two right now.
Yeah. Plenty of race
There is
left,
always
but-
time for them to do
Yeah.
something, but
Sure. And Marco also showing us inverted camera.
so we've got Lost Woods as Way of the Hero with both hints being Fire Arrow.
I think that was, yeah, 1500 archery is dead. Sorry, I was watching the hint. What did you say, Crimson?
I was saying we got that Lost Woods Way of the Hero and Spirit Temple Way of the Hero with 2 fire arrow hints. Both of them have been found. It's going to be interesting to see what comes up out of the Lost Woods, but I might lose my mind if we have a fire arrow Way of the Hero. We already have the magic to make it worthwhile too.
Yeah, I know. Like
now all that's left is the bow.
Oh man. We're gonna pick up our first song check of the seed. And Saria's song.
A missed song.
Okay. Well, gives us 2 checks and possible logical entrance to Forest Temple when we go adult.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't quite lead us on an immediate song train, but we'll see what Malin's got for us.
I appreciate that shielding to the music from Marco.
Oh, I don't even have audio up. Are we on Marco's audio?
Yep.
Yeah, I always appreciate it when runners will shield to the music. It pleases my my musician sensibilities. Because
yes,
I would be a liar if I said I didn't do the exact same thing.
Oh man. Are we going for the hints here? Or are we looking to go early adult?
That's a good question. Looks like he's going adult.
Adult? Ooh. Okay.
And he did not go back for that magic meter.
Not yet.
You know.
Granted, it doesn't give him too much right now, so I'm thinking, he feels like it's more worth his time to go adult and get the density of checks that are available to him rather than get that guaranteed. Well, it's not even guaranteed. He doesn't know that it's not fake.
I think the main thing I'm concerned about by him skipping it, though, is he might fall into the whole, I saw it earlier, so I assume I got it, but then forget about it later on. Like, I know it's obvious that he doesn't have a magic meter, but still.
No, it's an easy thing to, like, say to yourself, I'm going to remember to go back for that, and then forget to go back for that.
Yup.
It's the kind of thing that happens regularly in my everyday life, so I wouldn't put it past. Serenade, not a super useful song for us from Malin. And nothing in the tower. It looks like Lon Lon was not a heavy payoff for us here. So maybe Bonner going early adult wasn't the worst play.
Perhaps not. It'll be good for us to see the songs that are available to us from Marco's end as well, comparatively. Serenade, like you said, not too incredibly just worth some convenience.
Right. It'd be easy to hop over to Hylia, grab Scarecrow song if we need to, get the couple checks we can get there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Marco going for that Lost Woods Way of the Hero, which is arguably a pretty good idea.
Yep, and has plenty of bomb chews to spare.
Yeah, we've got 37 explosives to blow in here.
Dang.
Better be counting those chews, guys.
Just a heart piece there.
Hmm.
On Bonnaroo's side.
Another hint coming up. 50 skulls dead. So
Lovely.
not a 50 skull seed. Maybe
Not a
we'll
50.
need 40.
Okay, Requiem of Spirit. Oh man,
That's a really good one.
yeah.
It gets
Song
us another
chain?
song check. Yep. And it's one of those things that later in the seed, if you still haven't found Requiem for some reason, it causes just some hard decisions for routing of how am I going to get to Spirit Temple? Is there something in Child Spirit that I need that I can't get yet? That kind of stuff is, yeah, nice one to get early.
Oh, that's such a nice pattern they're giving Marco.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's really lovely. I've always wanted them to just give me one straight up the scale on it, but
Yeah.
they've never gone from A to
Ooh.
C up before.
Got
What
a
was that?
bow. It was a bow.
That's a bow. Oh, now the fire arrows can be used, but
Yeah.
the bow was found in the Lost Woods, so
And we got the real magic meter to go along with it.
nothing
a
but a
blue
bloopy on
rupee.
the ledge yet.
Yep. All right,
Mm.
ladies and gentlemen, give us your Dampe race predictions. Bonnaroo is going through. I'm gonna give it a 40. I'll give it a 50 even, since we just hit a flame. 103, goodness, a chat prediction of over a minute for Bonnaroo. That's just insulting.
Over 1 minute.
Are you guys not going to talk about the elephant in the room?
What?
Ruto's letter?
Whoa. Whoa.
On Marco's side?
Wow.
Things go so fast, I missed it. Holy cow.
This is why there's 3 of us, Void.
Do your job, damn it!
Okay, so everyone hype. Ruto's letter was
Yeah.
found. We all saw it.
So 3 things now with Way of the Hero potential on the table. The bow, fire arrow, and Ruto's letter. Both Ruto's letter and the bow hard required to beat the game. But Way of the Hero does have a chance to be wonky. Doesn't just mean hard required to beat the game.
All right, we'll see what we get from Saria here. There's Eponus.
Bonus.
Well,
Ooh.
okay, so that'll give us access to. Well, we got Requiem. I was gonna say Haunted Wasteland access. Using those fire arrows, we're gonna get.
Yep.
That's gonna be Way of the Hero. And
Sun Song on OOT.
Arena. So probably not an indication of all dungeons for us. Well, it's not. But anyway, there's another one. So funny. I made a little like bingo, one of those bingo meme boards of like Zooter commentary bingo, and one of them was chat bails out commentators.
No, dude,
And it's
already happening.
Like if I missed the check, just look down. There it is.
I feel like that would be really fun. A really fun idea to do with a weekly.
Actually, it would.
Actually, I kind of want to make a bingo card for the finals.
Oh.
That's a good idea.
You know what?
You mean for the runners?
Yeah, for the race.
Yeah, for the runners.
Yeah, no. You know what I mean, right? Like a bingo card for the stream, so like people can pay attention and just like check off their bingo cards and stuff like that. You know?
Oh, sure.
My, I'm tempted to put on the stream as well. Oh, damn! This is a good idea. I want to work on. Okay, BRB.
And he's off.
And like that, he recedes to the void.
Picking up some beans for Marco, starting some Dodongo's Cavern. Bigaron is dead.
Oh, lovely.
Just a piece of heart for him. Just a piece of heart up on the ledge there. On Marco's side.
Man, I can't wait for the release of 5.0 so that we have those individual grotto hints. But at the same time, it's going to be interesting to see what the final decision is to how it's going to be used.
Indeed. I knew that was a possibility. I haven't really kept up with any of the development on that, but that should be interesting regardless of how they implement it.
Oh, Marco refilling on rupees. Nice. Nice 0 to 100. Or, well, 99.
Yeah. Can't argue with that.
Not at all. Spirit took away the hero times 2.
Mm-hmm. That Requiem's gonna come in handy from the windmill.
Just a bloopy. Oh, nice. Gosh, it's gotta feel so good for these runners to have all these chews at their expense. You never have 30 chews to just work with. It makes buying Deku sticks a lot less needed, per se. It's gotta feel so good.
Oh, for sure.
See this? Oh, Jabu foolish.
Well, it is a medallion, so once we find Rang, we can knock that one out pretty quickly.
Yep, because logically, what that says for these runners is as soon as they go, oh, hey, there's a bow in DC as well.
All right.
The one in Lost Woods, probably the one intended to be found first, but both of these are very well within logic.
Yeah, I was gonna say, at the very least, the thing we know is that bow is not Way of the Hero. So.
The one in DC or Lost Woods?
There was a DC Way of the Hero?
No, there wasn't. I thought you were talking about Lost Woods.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, anyways, yeah, it probably won't be Lost Woods Way of the Hero for the bow, so might be the fire arrows. What else did we find there? Ruto's letter. Could it be Ruto's letter? Well, Jabba Jabu's thingy, so it might be Ice Cannon there, but yeah.
And a wallet in the waterfall.
There's our boomerang in DC.
Marco still racking up on the money. And because of his decisions to do the 3-song child route, here is easy access to Lake Hylia. Turns out his decisions to not do this earlier on is going to at least benefit his routing. We don't know what's here.
Mm-hmm. Should have, if we find a scale, should be no problem just hopping right back over to Zora's Domain to get Jabu once he gets the boomerang from above King Dodongo.
Be interesting to see where that slingshot's hiding out, though.
Yeah, right.
Ah, a lovely day at the fishing pond. Where fishy man don't want to bite. That turd. Ugh. Gosh, I hate it when he doesn't want to bite. Like...
There we go. I spent an impressive amount of time fishing when I was a kid. Just one of those relaxing activities.
Mm-hmm. And then when it comes to here, you're like...
Yep. Oh.
All of the trouble for an ice trap, too.
There's a hook shot.
Oh, yeah, on top of DC.
Yeah, Death Mountain Trail, Dodongo Cavern is going to be a really good play for Marco once he goes adult.
Yup, for sure.
Setting up for Scarecrow Song. Definitely a good idea.
My prediction here is that we see Minuet on Bolero and just see an explosion of song chain.
That would be cool. We've got access to that with the hook shot, so we'll be able to see the Bolero check.
Bonnaroo carefully avoiding that explosion. Oh!
Mirror shield. Dead hand
Dead
is...
hand in the well is a red potion bottle.
So, dead hand.
Yep. Death Mountain Crater, Way of the Hero, too. Alright, that's 3 of 4. 4
Marco
Way of
just
the
did
Hero
that.
locations found. 4 Way of the Hero hint copies, rather, not locations. Terminology differences. Could be ZL. It very well could be ZL now, with the knowledge that we just gained from Marco's end.
I forget, is it exclusively 4 Way of the Hero hints, or are there 4 unique ones?
There are 4 locations that are picked out by Way of the Hero, 4 spots, and then it recalls them, and it can duplicate. You can have multiple Way of the Heroes per per spot. There are 8 copies. There are 4 locations with 2 copies each, making a total of 8 Way of the Hero hint copies distributed throughout the world. So we have found 4 of the 8 copies of Way of the Hero hints. Oh,
is that gonna be a well trap for us?
Oh, let's see. Let's see what else is here. This is always the scary moment where you're like, all right, that's got true Way of the Hero potential, and we're gonna clear out everything in this place except for the bean and the crater fairy. By the way, I didn't see what was on the crater plant.
We're just I didn't see it either. We're doing great.
Purple rupee up there too? Okay. So 2 purple rupees in Song of Storms, plus whatever's in this grotto. Okay. Oh, but it went light arrows!
I think it's safe to say that that would be our way of the hero.
Oh, how the tides turn. I think it's safe to put a preemptive bottom of the well bait card up, because it could very well be that.
Yeah, it might.
Valley Baron?
And that is precisely what Marco is doing now. You won't find anything there, unfortunately. Unless it's Bigoron Sword. There's our validation rupee.
A. Stone of Agony.
Lovely.
Woohoo! Is he going to go? Oh, he didn't catch what it was. He's got to climb, make the climb.
To get stoned. Feels bad, man.
That is a real feels bad moment. $1,500 grants. What?
Yep. I think it was just a pack of arrows.
Okay.
That was one we saw a little bit earlier.
Alrighty.
40 skulls is dead.
Well, the
So,
hash
the
lied
hash-
to us.
Maybe 10 and 20 are just like lit AF.
What are the chances that you have more Skulltula tokens in the hash than are available to you for, like, living checks?
What do you mean?
So, like, at this point, only 2 of the 5 Skulltula checks remain as alive.
Right.
So
I see.
we had literally more Skulltula tokens in the hash
Yep.
than are even worthwhile.
Yep, gotcha. Well, that's just going to place that much more importance on 10 and 20. I'm happy, Pembles. I'm cautious about things that appear to be jet seeds at the beginning, because you start getting to the point where there's that one progression item later on. And it just turns into a wild goose chase for, like, long shot or something like that. Maybe Din's Fire, or usually it's Letter, but we have already made quick work of that. It's always long shot. I agree, Dotso.
$38-minute adult 1 for Marco.
I think that's a pretty standard thing for him, is to get a lot of child checks out of the way first.
I really like being... I really like doing child 3 song and whatever I can if it's available to me. It feels so much more natural, but I've been trying to force myself to do more early adult just to get used to the idea.
Yeah.
We get to see the song that's located on the minuet check for the first time here.
And we've got hookshot and arrows. Will he make a dip into Forest Temple? It is a stone
vanilla
forest.
minuet.
Nice. Obligatory is this even rando?
Obligatory. We also get to see this song chain come up too.
Yep.
You always gotta wonder in a seed like this too, what's hiding out in Forest Temple? What's hiding out in Stone Forest?
Yeah, it's like you want there to not be anything there, but at the same time, there's probably something there.
DC is Way of the Hero!
There it is. That makes some sense.
Oh. Well,
That's
what
all
else
our
did we
weird
find in
heroes.
DC aside from the bow? Anything?
Boomerang. Boomerang
Oh,
was
it
above
was,
Dodongo.
Okay, then
Yeah, it was Boomerang. And there's
that puts Bo from Lost Woods back in contention as a Way of the Hero point.
We've got our Zelda's Lullaby from the Requiem check, which is definitely worth. So we can check the fairy back here.
Fish giving Marco a hard time again.
Hover boots.
Oh boy!
ZL paying off already.
Oh boy.
This is it's a good seed.
Bolero, located at the Prelude check.
Chaos Lord, Ocarina of Time is Sun Song.
Oh man.
And this, yes, this is a Void Seed. Marco's gonna stumble across quite a few worth items on his way through Death Mountain Crater, Death Mountain Trail, Dodongo's Cavern, and it looks like is Bonnaroo going back for his magic meter?
Looks like it, but he's got to pick up 1 rupee on the rooftop there.
Man, I always forget how expensive it is to go bowling.
I will be right back.
No worries. Just leaving me here all by myself.
You're not alone. I'm here to keep you company.
Aw, thanks, Void.
Oh wait, never mind. I'm not. Bye.
Okay. I'm not alone. I have chat to keep me company. There's that magic meter for Bonnaroo. Get to check out some adult shooting gallery. I don't think we've seen this yet. Yeah, you're right. Bono did not check this. Hi, chat. I'm Dad. Now, when I was in grad school, the undergrads used to call me Dad. It was a little on the strange side, but you just kind of rolled with it. Marco's gonna pick up Requiem here. And Bonnaroo's going to be, I think, a little disappointed with what he finds in the online. Man, we're just kind of retracing some familiar steps between the two runners at this point. I wouldn't be surprised to see Marco go ahead and do this grave, do Dampier Race. Bono will finish up with Lon Lon.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Everything was found while you were gone.
Everything.
They found everything. Now they're just kind of running around for kicks. Chat
Well,
kept me company.
who won? If
it
they're just
was
running
a-
around for kicks, or
No,
are they just going to reschedule?
It was a tie, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, it was one of those absolutely rare, like even down to the millisecond ties. But no, realistically, we're just everybody's retracing each other's steps at this point. We've seen Marco's checks from Bono, and we've seen Bono's checks from Marco.
Yes, indeed.
So this, this is the part where, do we sell out? Do we?
Do we sell out?
We did get a number of subscriptions at the beginning of the stream, but as always, if you like what you see, this is nearing the end of the Season 2 tournament, but there's always fun to be had on ZSR with other games, more fun to be had with Ocarina of Time Randomizer, with the NA and EU weeklies. If you like what you see, consider subscribing, or consider any amount of donation that you feel is appropriate for your enjoyment of Zelda speedruns. We appreciate everybody. We appreciate you just being here. I think that's it. That's all I got.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even have to sell out there.
No, I got you covered, Boyd.
But in all seriousness, yeah, we aren't a one-trick Ocarina of Time Randomizer channel. We do other Zelda speedruns. Currently, we are hosting the Link to the Past Randomizer Cross Key Cup, which is quite entertaining to watch. It includes Entrance Randomizer. So, yeah, we've definitely got a bunch of stuff to show. So, so follow us if you want to watch all of that.
Neat.
Red and Hover Boots were on the ferry check at Desert. Excuse me, at Colossus Ferry. Yeah, I had just taken a drink of water and it wasn't all the way down.
Oh man. Not incredibly healthy thus far, though I suppose with the amount of heart pieces that you would commonly see people skip, 6 is not so bad at 48 minutes in.
I think six or 7 is where I would be a little bit more comfortable. I mean, I'm referencing, the Volvagia fight, but I'm hoping we don't have to go there. I don't expect us to. So as far as heart counts go, as long as we don't get trolled by Iron Knuckles or Stalfos or something like that, it should be okay. And that was a double magic from... Where did Marco get double magic? Just now?
Now he's had it for a little while, but I can't remember which check he got it from.
Okay.
Fairly certain he had it going into adult. Or he got it just after adult. So, yeah, chat confirmed top of the lab.
Great. Oh yeah, like yeah, he had just started writing that bean up.
Yep.
Great.
Big run, grabs a piece of heart. Do 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 do. Oh! Just missed the switch there for a second. I'm interested to see exactly how this turns out.
Yeah.
The ice cavern, I would, I'm trying to think of what we would find in the ice cavern. Probably, if I had to guess, gosh,
Yeah, I mean,
looking at what we have available, I don't know.
It could be Nocturne or I mean, obviously, it could be one of the remaining checks.
Oh man!
But
I was sitting here thinking about that. I was just didn't want to say it. Like, if it's
Yeah.
Nocturne, oh, like Rudo's letter. Let's just theorize here. Rudo's letter could lead you to Ice Cavern, provided that there's nothing at Zora's Fountain that is worth grabbing, that is worth the Way of the Hero potential. Of course, Rudo's letter gives you a medallion, right? I'm just thinking of other possibilities for it.
right.
If it gives you Nocturne at the end, and you have all the equipment available to you to go to Shadow.
Yeah. Yeah, Jabu
And-
is barren.
Jabu is barren, so the only things that could also be Way of the Hero behind there are Zora's Fountain and Ice Cavern.
Yeah, that should be an interesting one to see play out. I don't think neither runner has made any progression as far as Skull Mask is considered in case we do need those fire arrows. I was thinking Forest Temple Dip would be an okay play as well.
Yeah, early Forest wouldn't be so bad.
Seems like anytime I decide not to, then when I go back for it, there's something in the first chest in a stone forest.
Of course, with the with this the way that it that we're currently seeing, there is one check in the courtyard currently that would be logically accessible. Of course, all our runners here will be able to do hook shot, right? Oh well, the hook shot trick is in logic and this stage of the thing. I've been brushing up on my qualifiers. New logic set.
Marco's
And then
gonna pick up
reference it
his
back.
hook shot probably right after he finishes DC anyway. But yeah, thinking about thinking about the Spirit Temple Way of the Hero as well. Is it relating to child side, or are we gonna want? I don't know, man. There's just a lot of different ways this could go right at this moment.
Well, what's nice for Bonnaroo is he's child already. If he decides to start capitalizing on Way of the Hero as soon as possible, he's already child. He doesn't have to go put the sword back in and then go. He is on the right side of the age to go and check that out without losing too much time.
Right. Bonnaroo probably probably gonna get Jabu out of the way.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, it would be silly not to.
Well, this is certainly interesting, despite the early skip on magic. Like I said, there's plenty of room to there's plenty of room to make other decisions that will gain you time. Plenty of decisions to make that will lose you further time. I feel like Bonnaroo is a bit ahead at this point. The routing decision. The routing decision is just in his favor at the moment. Taking early adult, coming back to child has worked out in Bonnaroo's favor.
For sure, especially if we've got something in Child Spirit, he's poised to just go right over there after this.
Gonna do a little bit of stick farming.
There's Marco's hook shot. Yeah, you definitely want to have enough sticks when you go into Jabu. I swear it's happened to me more than once, embarrassingly, where I get to Baronade and I have one stick.
Yeah.
I have gotten to the point where like I run around and like I remember I asked in support like how do you beat Baronade without sticks, and somebody was like, I guess you could throw pots at him. And I missed enough times and couldn't get the pots to respawn, and so I had to reset and try it again. I did get one shot with a pot on him, so I felt pretty good about that. Mr. Right mirror shield was just shown on Marco's side, but yeah, it's left side of the maze.
Where was Mirror there? Ask and you shall receive.
Very good. Very well-timed question, friend.
Well, let's see. Surprised to not see the collection of some Skulltulas here?
Yeah, they're generally pretty easy to grab.
Yeah, well, maybe this one in particular has some kind of time loss attached to it. There's definitely, you know, you can get the 2 that are on the wall, and I'm sure that other dungeons will allow you to get skulls faster. There's probably some kind of time loss attached to that particular Skulltula.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess also knowing that 30, 40, and 50 are dead, you're not necessarily going out of your way for skulls at this point.
Yep. I always find it sad that I don't get many Skulltula seeds. One of my strongest suits as a player, personally, is using... Wait, what happened on Bonnaroo's end? Oh. Bonnaroo fell through the hole!
Yikes.
Oh, no!
That's a big bummer.
Oh!
I mean, you gotta... It's bound to happen at some point when you're walking around in a giant fish. Like, those surfaces have to be slippery. So
Yep.
you get enough of a slick going on your boots there. You're bound to slip.
Yeah. But what I was saying earlier is it's just a shame that I don't find many skeletal seeds, because that's one of my strongest suits as a player. Is I'm fairly good with Skulltula collection.
And I'm kind of the exact opposite. Like I don't ignore skulls, but like, I haven't taken the time to really memorize a lot of the locations, route time of day for certain skulls, that kind of stuff. Sounds like that's what you're good at, though.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we should team up, bud.
Hey, let's go. Multi-world. Let's do it. Bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum. It'd be so unfortunate if Big Goron's sword was located here. Of course, you don't.
You mean?
Yeah, you don't. You don't waste all the time on those two checks just for the speculation that Big Goron's is there. But it's always a shame to know that it could be here.
Yeah. It's one of those minor conveniences that I like to be able to see. Even though the time save is pretty nominal, just feels good to go into, like, I mean, we're probably not going to see Bongo on this one, but just to go into Bongo and just like rip him apart with Big Oron. Even Ganondorf is really convenient to have Big Oron, just for that extra little convenience.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody loves Big Oron's sword.
Reduces the chance for error as well.
Yeah. If you're at all anxious about making a one cycle, that'll make it a lot easier.
Up to 10 skulls. Ooh! Smack.
Ouch. That's rare. I don't know that I've seen Marco get caught by that before with the backwalk strat. That hurts, though. Picking up the vanilla minuets. And I guess go back child? With the save warp
We'll
there?
see. I would imagine going back to child.
Yep. Maybe play Yeah, what is the play here? Well, he's gonna pick up that check for sure. Wonder what he'll go next. I was gonna say you could go Jabu, could go check out the song on Requiem as child and just get some of those child checks out of the way.
Yep, there it is,
There we
Requiem.
go. It is Way of the Hero, so that definitely makes sense. ZL is on Requiem check, which we're about to see. Fuster. Chat's really good at asking the question right before the check comes up.
Nice blue switch skip on Bonnaroo's in.
And we're gonna get ZL for Marco in 3, 2, 1.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Provided this doesn't turn into a wild goose chase. This is so far asterisk turning out to be pretty quick.
like I said earlier, I don't hold any hope for a jet seat on this, just because there's enough missing that can't call it just yet. Really, I think my biggest concern for a progression item is going to be long shot at this point. So we'll put Song of Time in Ice Cavern, and then Long Shot on the toilet in GTG.
You got it. It's a void seed.
You know, I mean, it's a little early at this point, but there's our slingshot. It's a little
That's a funny
early.
place to find it.
Yeah, it is. It's a little early at this point, but long shot might not be a bad idea for a bet a little bit later on if we still haven't found it. We did, I mean, with slingshot logically required for Deku, we did find our first strength in Deku Tree. So maybe? It's a big question mark. I'm admittedly not an expert on all the minutia of logic, but who knows? Target in the woods could hold something.
Yeah, gonna definitely. I agree with this decision by Marco. Gonna go do Child Spirit as intended. While the fire arrows are available, don't have any convenient way to get to them quickly. So,
yeah, we may find Din somewhere. Got some milk.
Look at that! Lon Milkway of a hero.
That's definitely a way of the hero I haven't heard memed yet. It's usually like ice arrows, like, oh, way of the hero, bongo bongos in logic. That's a good point, Cubs. Everything in Spirit is logic. It's easier to think of it that way, because, yeah, Spirit logic is pretty jank. It is always logical to drink milk, guys. It's good for you, calcium boost. It's good for your health.
Still nothing to note yet.
Mm-hmm. Except for that slingshot. Solid flame storage there from Marco.
Yup. Gosh, I love fast block pulling. It was a startling addition when I first encountered it in the dev build between 3.0 and 4.0. I was like, oh whoa, this is really fast.
I had Rando 2.0 for a while and didn't really, check on updates or check the Discord very actively, and suddenly I saw some weeklies and races with the fast block pushing. I was like, yeah, I should probably get that because normal block pushing is literally the worst ever.
It makes you remember back in the day when you were like, gosh, pushing Armos is so fast in comparison to pushing blocks, and now you're like, God, moving an Armos is the slowest thing ever.
Yep. safe iron knuckle strats here.
And he also can't. Use crouch stab. The game is preventing him from using that broken stick as a weapon on that C button because he doesn't have any left.
Oh, you're right. I was wondering about that. I mean, it also makes sense because he's low on health and he'd be one-shotted, but yeah, that's a good point. There's no sticks left. Alright, this is my turn to take just a second. I will be right back.
Okie dokie. Well, we'll see Marco come up on his hover boots here. Wonder how Monka-esque it'll make him feel. Probably not so much without the presence of Din's Fire, but since you sadists in chat like to see people sweat over a discovery, we can just imagine. Alright, and Marco is out of there with Bonnaroo in tow, not far behind. Bonnaroo 1 medallion ahead. Taking a moment to pause. Yep, there's a one check left in the Lost Woods. That would be the slingshot target. That one check left that we don't know what yields. Of course, we know we have fire arrows on the skull mask, and nobody's checked it yet. Not been a convenient way to do so. I would say Bonnaroo in the same position with one stick remaining to finish off this Iron Knuckle. Gotta play it safe. Only a quarter heart under the damage potential of the one swing, so can't toy around with it. Oh my gosh, I was just saying we don't have Din's Fire, and it's a low way of the hero location! Oh no! Oh no!
Well, we're prepared for this. Well, actually no, we're just missing Nocturne. Never mind. But we still need Nocturne, but we're close. We're close.
That puts my idea for Nocturne in Ice Cavern back in. Oh... Man. Oh, most sticks. That's a good thing to see for Marco. Doesn't have to worry about stick management at all anymore.
Okay, so I left, and where was Din's Fire?
Din's Fire was on the slingshot target.
Of course it was. So that slingshot in Spirit could very well have been Way of the Hero.
Very well could.
Oh, that's awesome.
Way of the Hero leading you into another potential Way of the Hero?
See, that never happens to
That's
me.
already stacked?
I get slingshot and I go out of my way to go back for target in the woods, and it's never anything. But that's a good find.
Yeah, it's a good find, and it also puts Stone Shadow in total contention.
Yes, it does. Everybody loves... Okay, so what's in Stone Shadow starter kit? Hover Boots, Din's Fire, Magic Meter, And Nocturne is the only thing we would be missing for that. Nocturne and Ice Cavern?
Ice Cavern or Composer's Grave.
Right, yep.
Yeah, it also could be vanilla. There's nothing stopping that. Unless Strength 2 is located inside Stone Shadow. OOT has Sun Song. But no, nobody has checked it yet.
I swear, if that one check has a crucial progression item, forcing a Sun Song all dungeons, man. Yikes.
Let's see how that would play out.
I would imagine Marco's going bottom of the well at this point, yeah.
Sun Song for Hammer in the Sun Song Grave that leads to Great Fairy in the Crater, which has Long Shot. Mm-hmm. How about it, son?
How about it? Looks like we'll check, we might see Composer's Grave and Graveyard Digging from Marco.
Mm-hmm. Let's see how this turns out. Oh, vanilla.
16 skulls for Marco. I'm not sure where Bono's at for skull count. We didn't check.
But he's not keeping it on his personal tracker. Marco's already put himself up to 20 on his personal. It's not the case.
Nobody's gone by to check 10 yet, have they?
No.
There's 20 for Bono, so we'll see both 10 and 20 with him. And yep, great. Thanks, Composer Grave.
Yep. Thankfully for the runners, they have Bolero to get easy access to that Great Fairy, which they would be. They would be very. It would be very interesting to see them not check that, considering the way of the hero potential of Death Mountain Crater.
For sure. Yep, there's Song of Time.
Oh boy.
The long shot in the toilet is one step closer on my prediction. We just need those iron boots and we'll pop right on in there for our long shot.
All right. Get your skulls right here.
I love that earlier we were hard pressed for sticks, and now we have sticks aplenty.
Yep.
And here's our bottom of the well play. Do we want to do... We don't want to do a bet for what's in the well, do we?
Mmm.
If anything, I mean, we don't know... There's no guarantee anything's in there. So it could be Baron, but
Very well could be, but Song of Storms found in a Way of the Hero location, and it's super huge in check density. I think that Marco's got the right idea here.
I agree for sure. I clearly got distracted by something else. There was nothing important on 10 or 20 skulls, right?
We are about to check it now.
I thought Bono checked it already. Heart piece, and then... Okay, so the 3 skulls in the hash were just baiting. Because no skulls required for this seed.
Yeah, no, none at all.
Hammer was in Composer Grave, Kuribite. Yep, there is no, just to be clear, there is no bet set up at this point.
Oh, little smack there. Just another heart piece.
So, I mean, for the most part, like, yeah, Bono's had the lead. Looks like he's basically... Oh,
there it is, strike 2!
He's basically, like, one Jabu ahead, one short Jabu ahead. Unless I'm, missing something else that somebody has. I mean, Marco has Hammer, but that's a short check.
All right. Well, Vanilla Nocturne is very much a real possibility now. Hey, Void.
Hello.
Would you like to throw up a bottom of the well meme?
Sure. Are we baiting or is it Way of the Hero?
It is. It was Way of the Hero. Silvers are located in the bottom of the well.
Ooh, okay. Give me a second. And there we go.
And Big Oron Sword. So you can rest easy, Crimson, that Big Oron Sword will get its love in this seed.
Nice. That's the true Way of the Hero.
Exactly.
Well, now it's just time to wrap up the last remaining checks in here. Marco picking up those silvers. Bono got the, Oh!
Ow!
Yikes.
At least the Deku shield wasn't out.
Yep. I was about to say, he's got the Hylian shield on just in case. And speaking of which...
Speaking of Hylian shield.
Oh, man. I think the funniest thing is when the game randomizes a Deku shield into that chest, the one after that room.
Yeah.
And it's like, we know you lost this.
Here's another one.
we heard down the grapevine.
I wasn't keeping track of keys, so...
Oh, no. Gamachu.
And
Or save and reset again.
Dead Hand, I'm trying to remember what was on it, but I did write down dead hand.
Yep, but we don't know what Steve's got.
Yeah, Furlim, you're right. That's why they did check. Sorry, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna agree with what you said and move on.
Dead Hand has a bottle with a red potion.
That's right.
Marco is bailing on Steve. Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, I forgot about Steve. How did I forget about Steve?
Oh, it's a bomb bag.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Few for Marco.
works out for him.
Looks like he's gonna go pick up his Jabu medallion.
That is one of the moments right there. In rando history where I've gotten chills leading up to the check, because that is one of those. This is a huge deciding factor. If there's something in that chest, ooh.
When somebody skips something like that, you know, I've seen somebody get a really good item in like the first two chests in the lobby of GTG, and then immediately peace out to go do something else and not come back until like 2.5 hours in when something else was in there.
Huge Monka S. We got our first glimpse at Frogs 1 here, I believe.
I think Bono.
Or did Bono do it? Okay.
Yeah, I think it was just just the other.
Oh, there's the second bomb bag. Okay.
And Frogs 2 is dead, so that is barring some real need of money, that's the last we'll see of our froggy friends. We actually have logical access to Sora's domain now.
Yep. And Marco go in and wrap things up with Jabu.
My best guess would be Bono goes back adult, shoots back on over to Spirit to finish that out.
We still have to at some point witness the crater ferry check as well.
That's true. It's still away at the hero location. So something hanging out in there is likely.
Oh, and here's something interesting. Bono picks up the Keaton mask and keeps going. That's another point of contention. Bono doesn't have Din's Fire. As far as his knowledge is concerned, the only known access to fire is the fire arrows at the moment.
Yeah, right. He didn't go back for target, and it's not looking like he's going to anytime soon since we have gone adult.
Yeah,
so
and
it'll be a while.
Yeah, and I'm very, very much in agreement with picking up the Keaton mask and keeping on going. There's no reason to believe that you need it right now. You don't need fire absolutely right now.
Right, and even he already did the torches when he was a child, so he won't need fire for that.
Got that flame storage, baby.
Dat flame storage. I have been caught before as an adult with something like that where I'm like, oh, I'll just use Gigu sticks. Oh, wait.
Well, let's see what Adult Spirit has to offer. Adult Spirit is the interesting side of things right now. Marco just wrapping up in Jabu. Jabu we know has nothing in it. It's barren.
Yes. Lovely sounds from young Link's wife there. She was surprised at something there.
Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
What movie are we on Paranormal Activity? Like 4 now? Is it? Paranormal Activity 4 takes place in Jabu's belly.
I've actually never seen one of those.
They're terrible. Don't watch them.
That's kind of the vibe I get. Sort of like, is it anything like Final Destination?
No.
As far as the ridiculousness of it?
It's literally a constant lineup for disappointment, from what I've watched of it. Like I never understood why they were so popular in the first place. It's just like, oh, build up. Oh, there's things happening off screen. Oh, wait, this is just a movie with a small budget. I'm a huge like horror and thriller fan, and I never understood the point of not Final Destination, Paranormal Activity. It's just like, oh hey, we've got a small budget, but we need to cover it up, and somehow it's got 5 movies.
Oh, so Paranormal Activity 6 takes place in Jabu's belly.
Yeah, Princess Rudo can see what others cannot.
Yup.
Paranormal Activity 6.
6 medallions, 6 movies. I don't know. I see connections here.
This is actually the trailer for that movie happening right now.
Wait, what? We're getting sponsored by Paranormal Activity and I just shit on it? Wait.
Yeah, Boyd.
Welcome to the Paranormal Activity 6 Zelda Ocarina Randomizer Tournament.
Hey, how about you try selling out now? Okay. Well, in all seriousness, just want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed and is constantly following the channel. Everything. We really appreciate all your guys' efforts for subscribing, but as of currently, we are currently at 369 subscribers. If we hit 400 mark, we will have a little Mario Party mash-off, which will mean all the restreamers coming together and losing friendships with each other over Mario Party, the good old classic way.
It will happen. I grew up with the original Mario Party playing with my sister, and that was arguably the greatest point of contention between us in our childhoods.
I assume that by transient property, you also grew up without a palm on your right hand.
Yeah. I actually, if I'm remembering, you wear out the middle of the palm on the right hand, and then you have to switch. And then when you get done with like the marathon playing, both palms are raw. And you gotta play something else for a while.
Silver scale!
But yeah, which Mario Party, that's to be decided. We'll figure all the actual details about it out after we hit the sub goal. But if you want to see the Mario Party and all the madness happen, then feel free to subscribe to the channel. Everything we get, we appreciate. And yeah.
If you subscribe within the next 5 minutes, you'll get a free ticket admission to Paranormal Activity 6.
I've got free tickets to Paranormal Activity 6.
Disclaimer, there's not going to be a Paranormal Activity 6. I hope.
But if it comes out, you will have a ticket.
This is not guaranteed. Forewarning.
The opinions of Shadowfix are not confirmed by Zelda speedruns.
Clean Baronade from Marco.
I always watching the quick strat with Baronade is so satisfying.
Yes, it is. There is no boss that is more satisfying to watch than a clean Baronade.
Guys, this discussion of clean Baronade is on my Zooter commentator bingo sheet.
Oh, is it?
We just got another one.
Nice, okay.
I think I put on there Baronade fight equals best fight. And so just the discussion of like how this is the best boss fight falls into completing that square on the bingo sheet. So nice job.
The year was 2085. Void was resurrected in the ZSR vaults beneath Antarctica to provide the fabled Paranormal Activity 6 tickets. That's an interesting storyline. I want to know how I died underneath Antarctica, or why I'm resurrected there, but whatever.
And this is assuming you died before 2085, so...
I don't doubt that.
I mean, who knows what's going to happen in medical advancement in the next 50 years.
Hey, we get our first peek at this great fairy outside of Jabu.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Just to...
8-bit speaking what I'm thinking. Speaking of 8-bit, how about you guys give it up with some ZSR love for Cola and 8-bit for being amazing trackers today?
We could make that into like a bumper sticker. I heart Zooter trackers. I'm feeling adding something like that to the merch page. No, just me.
I would be 100% behind that. I was just trying to make sure that Estantia can use some ZSR love.
Oh, that was nice of you. What a guy.
Thank you, Crimson A, for the CSR subscription. We really appreciate it. Now get back to work.
You're welcome.
And there's our ZSR love from Estantia.
Okay, let's see Twin Rova go down. Speaking of Twin Rova, that was actually a really nice phase one. No bad RNG on Bono's side.
And looks like Marco's going to be heading into the same boat here. He's got his Jabu down, so he's an adult spirit behind Bono. Although, you know, still with Bono not having Dins or, I mean, I guess he's one step towards fire arrows. But yeah, Bono definitely ahead, but with just those minor caveats. He's missing hammer as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, assuming none of those are hard required for progression coming up, then Bono definitely a healthy lead on Marco. Just were those Deku nets over there, I think?
Something. So what we've come out of Spirit with our knowledge now, we come out with Slingshot, and we come out with a Scale.
I would, if I were Bono, I would definitely want to check that target. So save warp to temple, go child, check that target, get Dins. At least that's what seems to make sense in my head from his perspective. We can check Burning Pack for a song as well.
Yep, and the is a surmounting, ever surmounting possibility that it is potential vanilla check.
Yep. And then we've got, long shot in deep shadow, deep stone shadow. Or deep stone fire, even. Yeah, I know.
See, this scene is scary.
I'm sorry.
Everything is open. It's Prelude on Vanilla Nocturne.
And that's why I get concerned about getting excited about Jet Seeds, is because we get to this moment and we got stuff that's just hiding. So even if it isn't all dungeons, we're gonna have to dip some stone dungeons. Unless we've got long shot pretty easy to get in Water Temple. Vanilla long shot check in water. We could do a bet for long shot.
I think that's a viable option at this point. Void, would you like to start up a bet for the long shot?
On it, boss.
The long boy.
Give me a sec.
I'm your boss now? Heck yeah, dude, I can bully you around like management does.
No, you can't.
I mean, not management of ZSR, but management at my former job.
Okay. So I'll give you guys the same deal as I usually do. I'll give you guys prior warning to when I open the bet. I'll open the bet as soon as we hit 1 hour 43 on the timer. So
I'm going for a really niche bet here.
Hope you guys are ready. I want to see that spam in chat as soon as I hit the open betting button. Reminder, where is the long shot? "15 seconds, and it's gonna open."
Waiting with bated breath for my totally viable bet. I fully expect my bet to not be viable.
And we're off to the races.
I definitely bet Pierre, check, and fire. And also, as a reminder, the more specific that you are with your bet, the better your chance of...
Yeah, so how it works is the more specific you are, gets priority, but if you just said your general location, and you said it first, then you win. So, yeah, it's fair for everyone, so everyone has a chance.
I love Wishmaster's bet.
What did he put?
Subrosia.
Oh. Didn't he do Subrosia last time? Or was that someone else?
Oh, I don't know.
Speaking of which, Oracle of Ages, playing that randomizer over the weekend, that was a ton of fun. Highly recommend to try their randomizer out if you were ever interested. That was a lot of fun hanging out with their community while they helped me through a seed. So yeah.
Oh, were you on as the Ages participant?
Yep, and Trez was the season's participant.
Oh.
Here's our first check at the Dinsfire Ferry.
Oh wow, yeah, it is, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I also face revealed on there because people subscribed. So if you want to see what my face looks like, then you probably want to go back and watch the relay. I think it'll eventually be up on YouTube if you want to wait for that. But yeah.
B. Luigi, we are betting on where the long shot is. And just to say one more time, this race is super fun to watch.
Yes, it
As
is.
if it wasn't completely obvious, just, yeah, these runners are absolutely top-notch. So, shout-outs to both runners. They've both made a really, really strong showing in this tournament.
Oh yeah, a strong showing is an understatement considering that they got to the end of the loser bracket finals. Like, congratulations to both of them for making it so far. And
Yeah.
good luck to whoever happens to go against What the Hell Happens.
Indeed.
But I will be closing off betting in another minute. So,
Place your bets, children.
Ooh,
Place your bets.
nice,
That
Marco.
was a good snipe. That was a good snipe. And Bono going to be picking up those fire arrows.
the entirety of the relay was done on CSR. There was no weeklies done or anything this week just because we were doing the relay. So if you want to watch any of those games and you want to tune in for that, then you want to go back into the pod and just find the chapter for it.
I was really glad that the Ocarina segment of that race, there's his Dins. Okay, he's got it. The Ocarina segment of that Dins, or geez, the Ocarina segment of that race was entrance randomizer. I was able to check in for most of that. That was a lot of fun.
What?
Marco is getting hecked by RNG here. They are just like, we don't know what to do. We don't want to. We don't want to get hit.
You must be thinking of Glitchy doing beta quest because Ocarina of Time randomizer was normal like settings, beginner settings.
Okay, I must have missed that then. Yeah, I was thinking of beta quest.
I did say one more minute on betting, so don't blame me if you didn't get your bet in. I give plenty of warning.
Yeah, Bonnaroo is now checking a number of checks that are not panning out, so his lead seems to be fading just a little bit.
Yep.
Because Marco's now finishing Spirit, and he's already got that Dins check. So he may, unless he does the same route that Bono's doing, he could take a lead right here. And they were Digunets. Yeah, I'd place it, honestly, I'd place this as about even at this point.
Yep, it is just a wild goose chase to find the last couple of things. Either a long shot in irons or a long shot in a scale.
I mean, this really just comes down to like what the runner decides to check. You pick the wrong thing and the other person picks the right thing, that could be the race. Where are we going, Marco? And he's not checked Burning Cack yet, so he may be going for that. We could go Fire Temple, we could check some early... Well, no, we can't get into water yet.
So, I'm pretty... Neither of them have done Ice Cavern yet, right?
No.
Okay, I definitely think Ice Cavern is the play. I did mention it earlier because of Way of the Hero. So Rizzo's letter could just mean Jabu Jabu, but it could also mean Ice Cavern. Plus, Ice Cavern could also be Nocturne. So it just works out that Ice Cavern sounds is probably like one of the better bets right now.
That's a good point. I would agree with that for sure.
What's the chances you find your long shot on the bottom of the fountain?
What's the chances you find it here? Nope.
I mean, it's blue. It's close enough.
Yeah, I think that's a bet winner for anybody that chose that.
And here's Crater Fairy.
It might be Crater Fairy, man.
Would GT... no, neither of them have done GTG, right? GTG.
Nope, not it.
GT...
I know they haven't done GTG either.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean it's not it? Oh, you mean... Okay.
Fairy.
Okay. No. What was our two balance? It was Jabu and...
Gerudo Valley.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that just knocks out those two checks. Their horseback archery 1500 is also dead, but it could be something could be on 1000.
Yeah. Okay. Well, looks like Bonu is also thing on the same line, so he's heading over here.
Ice Cavern. Here we go.
Oh!
What? It was on, on
Summit Ferry.
Summit Ferry. Awesome.
Well, that's huge.
Oh wow, I just failed at that chat.
Okay, let me quickly go check if anyone voted Summit Ferry.
There we go. Yeah, I copied the colons. That was my bad. minor differences, minor details.
It's okay. You're just showing off your healthy colons.
Yeah, it's good to have a healthy colon. Speaking of healthy colons, we're coming up on the 2-hour mark, so good reminder to stay hydrated.
Well, unfortunately, no one got it correct, and I don't see anything too unique or funny in the bets, except for my left butt cheek. Apparently, that was a bet.
Someone bet Void's left butt cheek.
Yep.
That's a good one. Right butt cheek, Way of the Hero. Both players now going for Ice Cavern.
Don't forget, in 5.0, the cheeks were added to the Spirit Temple as part of that dungeon.
And that's, what is that, one side on child and one side on adult?
Yep.
And that
Those
brings
are
up
some
bigger
really weird butt cheeks.
That brings up bigger ethical concerns about children checking out Void's butt cheeks.
Oh,
sorry, that took an interesting turn there.
No, that's good. Sorry, I'm giggling while I'm eating breakfast at the moment. Late breakfast for me.
Yeah. Yeah, nice solid 10 a.m. start for me Central United States.
Hey, Central Time, best time.
My dude. Yeah, we're gonna need this if we want. Yeah, for water access, we're gonna want to see scale or iron boots somewhere soon.
Oh, man. Well. Oh, that's a neat jump. I didn't know you could do that.
Just the one on those stairs there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a good one. It's another one of those just minor optimizations that feels good to get. Ooh, nice glitchless jump there from Bono. See, I remember when I first learned about ground jumping to all of these places in Ice Cavern, and I was impressed by that until I saw the glitchless strats. And those are just some of those jumps are just plain impressive.
They really are.
Free,
Boop
free
by the ice keys. Oh, nice gainers.
And here we got our song and our chest. Let's see what we got here for Ice Cavern. Likely Nocturne. Oh, it can't be anything but Nocturne, right? Yep. It may not be all dungeons, but what if it's, well, if it's all dungeons, that makes it all songs. Let's get a progression item in the Sunsong Grave, and then we'll just have to 100% this.
Hey, Void, is it too late to start another bet?
Of course not. What do you want to bet? Iron boots?
Iron boots or gold scale, either one. Whichever one comes first.
Basically,
A location for whichever one pops up first.
whatever will get us into Water Temple, basically. No one has done DTG yet.
Hmm?
That is Nocturne.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
We're going
Pretty much.
there now.
Yep.
Well, I might as
Well,
well
one
put
of us
this
is.
back up. Nope, not that one. This one.
Oh, Bono hasn't checked this yet. Bono's gonna get his hammer now.
Anyways,
Let's
As
see
we're
if he
ed-
gets baited
I'm gonna
into Fire Temple.
I will be opening up betting at 59. The bet is, where is Iron Boots / Golden Scale? Remember, accuracy comes first, and then afterwards it's first come, first serve. So, that being said, wait, did I say 59? I meant
I don't know.
I meant at the 2 hour mark. My bad. At the 2 hour mark, I'll open up betting.
I think that's a solid place to start betting. Nice around 2 hours.
Oh, that's useful.
Yep. We're all valid now.
I thought our validation rupee came in the Garuda Valley box.
Nah, it was, I think that was arrows. I think it was a bloopy one. Marco went to go find it.
Okay,
Nice, one cycle.
and the bets will be open now.
Did you guys cast a bet?
Did we what?
Did you cast a bet?
Yep.
What'd you bet?
I bet Gerudo Trading Grounds rightmost maze chest.
Okay. I went for gold scale on Shadow Boss Key chest.
I bet spoiler log.
Nice. One of the more difficult bingo squares on the Zooter commentator bingo to get is commentator wins bet.
Ooh.
Speaking of which, I've been working on that, but I've run out of ideas to fill in the squares for.
Remind me when we're finished here, and I'll send you mine.
Okay.
Or I can just send it to you now, really.
Just send it to me now, yeah. As soon as we hit the 3 minutes past the 3-minute mark on the timer, I'll close up betting. So get your bets in now.
Man, for what we thought was a really healthy lead for Bono has turned into a slight disadvantage at this point, I think.
Yep. Especially if something, one of those two items crops up in Shadow. Then it's an execution race in its entirety.
Yeah,
Final
that's the case.
final call for bets. You've got about 20 seconds left. Remember, where is the iron boot / gold scale?
And I assume that's for first one found, right?
Which it'll be gold scale. It's either first one found or iron boots if it's in a place where you can't access with gold scale.
Okay.
Gold gauntlets!
Yep. And
Irons! Somebody bet Chad! I think I saw a Chad in there.
That was... Did you get bet closed right before he found that?
Yes.
Nice.
I clicked it and then I just started screaming and I'm just like, oh fuck.
Excellent. Ah, man, this has been a good race, guys.
Yes, it has.
And, yep, that makes sense to go ahead and bail on Shadowed and go directly to complete Water Temple.
Did you say Chad was in there?
I thought I saw Chad. It may have been in the previous bet.
This is go mode, right?
For Marco, yes, this is go mode.
Man, that's a quick seed. Very nice.
Okay. Thank you to Hax Queen Sarah who wrote Child Side of Void's butt cheek. I really hope this isn't something that's going to continue on. For my sake.
Would you rather get to know the adult side of Void's butt cheek?
Yes, because then at least it would be legal.
Yep.
Jesus.
The stuff
Oh,
here
wait,
at
no,
Zelda Speedruns-
someone did vote my right butt cheek. Never mind.
The staff here at Zelda Speedruns do not condone engaging in inappropriate activities with children, including Void.
Please don't touch me.
I need an adult.
Yup, and Bono's still gonna go through Shadow. This is pretty decisively
Yeah,
the victory for Marco.
that's a death knell for sure.
I cannot see.
What else could he
Chad
be
in here.
finding in there? Like, why continue in Shadow? What is he looking for?
Long shot.
Oh, he still doesn't have long shot.
Mm-mm.
Yikes. Yeah, that's a GG for Marco for sure.
Yeah, he never went to the Summit Ferry.
I don't
Man.
know how many games do we stream where the main character's a child. Are you trying to insinuate I'm a main character here? or my left butt cheek is at least.
Yeah, Void, have you never played the game Void Kingdom?
Monk ass.
I think Void Kingdom 2 is due to be released on Nintendo Switch sometime late 2019.
Heard there's a great tie-in to get free tickets to Paranormal Activity 6 with that game.
Yeah, it's actually a package deal. The other way you can get a ticket to Paranormal Activity 6 is by if you complete Void Kingdom 2. Nah, I lost it. I was almost on a train for a joke, and then it just fell flat.
Feels bad.
Yeah, it's pretty normal for me, so I'm not too worried about it.
I'm enjoying all the comments in chat right now. Like, is Void Kingdom 2 censored on the PS4 and not on the Switch? Does it have a Panda onesie DLC? Is there a randomizer out for it yet? I'm enjoying all of these.
Yeah, your Void Kingdom entrance randomizer. Void
Here's the good thing. Here's the crazy thing. Void Kingdom, after just being out for 7 days, went on discount. Discount Trez!
Boo!
Shoutouts to Aksani for Pandomizer. That was excellent.
Yes, Pandomizers.
Is there a sub-incentive for Void review on Paranormal Activity 6?
We'll set the sub goal for 500.
So are we on pace to see the fastest seed in this tournament so far?
No idea.
That's
What was the fastest time in this tournament so far?
I don't know, but this feels like it.
I feel like I saw like a low 220. Like recently, like maybe even in semifinals or something. But that's literally speculation. I don't have any proof for it. Yeah, it might have been What the Hell's First Bono. Yeah, this is low teens.
This is nuts.
Well, you saw it here in the losers bracket finals. This is I'm not surprised, even though yeah, these are just insanely good players, so seeing it here makes sense. And no... We're gonna check validation chests? Probably not. Oh,
Ooh,
Light arrow
lovely
shot
light
there.
arrow strat. Oh. Oh, I think that roll across the door might cost him the race. Unfortunately.
Yeah, we're one bonk away from Marco losing this, guys. What is Sean Connery doing in here?
Sean Connery is here to save the day. Now introducing the sequel to Paranormal Activity 6, League of Extraordinary Commentators.
Featuring Sean Bonnaroo. Sean
Bonnaroo! Oh, that's so good.
Well, since we're in the final phase for Ganon's fight, I will state that Bonu unfortunately will not be joining us for commentary, but Marco will be. So I just want to say thank you to Bonu for participating in the tournament. He's gotten very far, coming all the way to loser bracket finals. So huge congratulations to him. Glad to have him in the tournament, but we still will have Marco here to join us for commentary in a second. So
Excellent.
stay tuned for that.
Yeah, it should not feel bad at all to have come this far, regardless of whether you lost. Yeah, this is, I mean, just being here is a testament to being, you know, one of the absolute best playing right now.
As far as finals for booking is concerned, it's all down to Marco and what the hell happened to book it. And ideally, they want to book it in a span of time where they can potentially do 2 matches fairly close together.
Can we get a plando, like just an absolutely sadistic plando for finals?
No. Shez would have my head if I tried that.
I'm a fan of using jump slashes on phase 2 instead of crouch stabbing. So much more reliable.
I agree. Like, I tried really hard to do the crouch stab thing, and I just couldn't get it to reliably work. Safe strats for the win. We're gonna get a sub 214 here.
Yes, we are.
Well done, Marco. And that's
Congratulations,
213.
Marco. Finishing off the seed in 2 hours, 13 minutes, and 43 seconds.
That is crazy.
Let's get him in for interviews. Hello, Marco.
Hello, hello.
Congratulations, Marco. GG.
Wow, that was an honor to watch.
He might have walked away for a second and I pulled him in at a bad time.
Yeah, his mic is muted currently.
Yup.
They should have it muted. Just
Now,
give
my
it a
first...
Oh yes, sorry, I was speaking. I didn't realize. What a fast seed, dude.
Yeah.
That was nuts.
I was actually expecting to lose this. Really, I'm surprised.
Well, there were lots of moments in the seed where it seemed pretty close, or that that you had a like maybe 5-minute lead, or Bono had like 10-minute lead. At one point, it seemed like Bono had a solid 10-minute lead based on his decision to go early adult. Early adult panned out in his favor for mid-game routing.
Oh, for like Jabu, I guess.
Yeah. He was able to rope Jabu and Child Spirit into one cycle. It was looking pretty good for him. He just missed the crater, or the Death Mountain Summit Ferry, and was missing the long shot. So the Wild Goose Chase for the long shot wound up being the thing that really separated everything.
Ah, dang. Would have been close otherwise, maybe?
Very close otherwise.
Oh.
You guys were very, very close in Shadow Temple. Like Crimson said, Bono was missing long shot at that point, but you guys were maybe a minute or so behind in checks.
Oh, wow.
In checks going through Shadow.
Oh. So he just forgot to check it, or
Yeah,
or
I
like
think
the long
so.
shot?
Yeah, didn't get up to Summit Ferry to get that.
Wow. I almost
No.
skipped it, actually. I was considering it. Like, rushing Ice Cavern for Nocturne was the play, so I was actually considering skipping stuff, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a super fun race from both of you guys.
When I did like Valley and Adult Halia for nothing, I was feeling quite behind because I know Bono doesn't usually do Valley early. So yeah, at that point I was feeling behind, and then when I found the third strength in Shadow, I thought, damn, the well is useless, dude.
And then right after that, you find Iron Boots.
So for your own enjoyment of this particular moment, we had 2 bets set up. The first bet was for where would what was the first bet?
That was what is in the well, I believe.
No, it was
Yeah.
long shot. Where's long shot?
Yeah. And then
Oh, that's
the second bet we did, where was long shot? The first one was, or the second one was, what would get, where would your water temple entry be? And Void closed the bet on the moment that you opened the Iron Boots chest. I mean, it was bam. It was great.
It was a good moment.
Nice.
So what did you think about opening up the seed and seeing 3 gold Skulltula tokens in the hash?
Oh yeah. Actually, the previous hash had one skull token and 2 Stone of Agony, and that was already funny. But then the other one had 3 gold skull, which
Yeah.
which was scary.
They all turned out to be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, sorry, I felt like it needed more gold Skulltula into the hash, so I changed it. It was my bad.
Damn it, Void.
Well, what about I was sitting here speculating, wondering if this was the fastest seed that we have witnessed in this tournament. I don't know how much of the tournament you have watched, Marco.
No.
I have not been able to catch as much of it as I would like to, but how does that feel in comparison to the next fastest, or what would be the second fastest?
Yeah, I think the second fastest. I think Doctor had like 204
Oh, wow.
early on with the long shot at Coco's or something like that against Use Pizza. But yeah, it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
the way the seed is. Like in this seed, if you don't miss the long shot, I think it's gonna be fast no matter what. It's just the seed that is like that.
Mm.
But yeah, I think I played really, really well. Really solid routing and execution-wise. Just I got unlucky with the boomerang being in DC, which is really what I didn't want. And doing Valley for nothing. Apparently there was a Baron hint, which I didn't find for Valley,
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
which sucks.
Yeah, I think we saw that hint on Bono's screen just as you were going in. You would just pick up the cuckoo to go fly towards the crate when
Rip.
Bono got the hint.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a delicious stone of agony up on the ladder.
Oh yeah, I wasn't sure. At first I saw that, but then I wasn't sure if it was some like iron boots or something. I'm really bad at telling what, seeing this check behind the waterfall.
It's
Yeah, and if you don't know what it is, you have to go see it. Like
Yeah.
you can't just safely say like, well, that kind of looked like the Stone of Agony. I guess we'll just move on. You just can't do that.
Yeah, it's too
That's-
risky.
Yeah, that's when you miss Iron Boots and have to come back 2 hours later.
Yeah.
So, looking to the future a bit, in the interviews after your last match, What the Hell Happened said that he was actually hoping that he could rematch you because he felt bad about the whole fishing last time, just screwing you over. So, that being said, are you also looking forward to your rematch with him?
Yeah, it's gonna be very scary because like I have to beat him twice, which I don't see myself doing. We'll see. If I beat him at least once, I'd be happy, I guess. But like, yeah, it's gonna be very difficult. Like the way What the Hell's Happened plays is very like aggressive. I feel like if the seed is just fast-paced, it's very difficult to beat him. So I'm gonna hope for something slower, maybe. Items being scattered in the overworld, something like that. That would be better.
So, what you're hoping for is like me to roll one of my typical seeds instead of something like this?
Yeah. Was it you who made the other one against What the Hell's Happened?
I believe so, yes.
Damn.
So if you wind, oh, go ahead.
No, you continue.
Okay. Well, what I was gonna say is, so like, put yourself in a bad situation in your next seed. The seed winds up being all dungeons. Do you flourish in a situation where you know it's all dungeons, or do you adapt well when it's a surprise all dungeons?
I think I prefer when I know it's all dungeons from the start. So then I know I can dip dungeons, like every single dungeon safely, and I think it's less annoying. The worst thing is like when you have Song of Storms on AD and it could be all dungeons, but you don't know. You don't know for sure. I prefer like a seed where we know for sure it's all dungeons. Early on.
So, people were asking where the other two slingshots were. Both of them were in Ganon's castle.
Wow.
Oh wow!
So,
wow. So it could have been just the scale in Spirit, I guess.
and then the other scale was in GTG before the heavy block chest.
I was looking
Okay.
for that.
Oh, you could have skipped Shadow in this seed.
Yeah.
Even Ice Cavern, wow, that would have been faster actually. But very unlikely to do.
Either way, yeah, that was quite the race, and really glad to have you on for this race. I already gave my thanks to Bonu, even though he unfortunately did not join us for interviews. So again, thank you to him and GG to him. But yeah, I look forward to your race with What the Hell Happened. Hopefully, it will be a good one.
Yeah, let's hope. Let's hope it's close.
Best of luck.
Yes,
Thanks.
indeed.
So to wrap things up here, thank you to our commentators. You guys did an amazing job today. Thank you to our trackers, which was 8-Bit Goggles and Cola. Thank you for everyone for watching. Later on today, we have another qualifier race for the Link to the Past Randomizer cross key. That will be on basically every day for about 2 weeks. So, yep. So tonight is the 4th race, I believe. No, tonight is the 3rd race at 3 a.m. UTC or 11 p.m. ET. So look forward to that if you are interested in more Randomizer. And then other than that, if you're looking for the final match, you just have to wait till that's booked. So thank you everyone for watching, and see you guys next time.